Hi everybody, ignore the horrible squawking birds that won't go away. They won't go away. I don't even know if you can hear them, but there's squawking birds there. Hi everyone, it's Maria and I'm back with a kind of Artist Alley related video. It's been a long time since I made one of these. They take a lot more effort and everything on my part, so they're harder for me to make, so I don't make them too often. But I decided to do temporary tattoos for Otakon's Artist Alley, which is coming up very, very soon. I have less than 2 weeks to finish preparing, but so I got tattoo sheets. They're Sailor Moon themed, like a lot of my products. I'm a little Sailor Moon obsessed. I already did 2 test tattoos. So what I did is I ordered the tattoos from StickerYou. They arrive in a big package like this. They only do like the large sheets. So I go ahead and I use my X-Acto knife and my ruler to cut them down, those mini sheets for myself. So I'll be selling the mini sheets at Otakon. I wanted to show you their quality and kind of talk a little bit about them. So I received one of their samples of tattoos, like with one of my last orders. They like put like a little StickerYou logo tattoo in there as an example, like, oh look, we do tattoos, and so it's like a cool little freebie, and you get to see their product quality. And it was a really good quality. I was really impressed with their tattoo. It wore for several days, and it didn't come off until I tried to remove it. It was a little rough and cracked, but like after a couple days, like I was still really impressed with the quality. So I went ahead and I made the stickers, well, the same as my stickers, but larger for tattoos. So I have the Sailor Senshi symbols. My sister and I have already played around, worn a couple of them. I have Space Sword, like Crescent Wand, Luna P, a compact, and the moons. I had a dark moon. I already put like a dark moon. They actually do work for forehead tattoos. That's why I got them, so I figured cosplayers could like put a moon on their head and like walk around and have like a moon. So. But right off the bat, I was kind of underwhelmed with some of the imperfections, because not every sheet has it. So I'll have a bunch of sheets that will look just fine. Like this sheet looked really good. And a couple of my other sheets had like a piece missing from the bow. So like a little fleck was missing from the bow. Or like Luna P would have like a white mark in her. Or something like the solid colors were a little inconsistent and little patches were kind of missing sometimes. Not all the time. It wasn't like a consistent thing amongst all the sheets. It'd be like top sheet will have a white spot. 5 sheets later, maybe another white spot in another area. So it wasn't like a spotting problem or some sort of file problem. It looks like whatever printing they were doing was coming out kind of spotty. So that was kind of annoying, but they're not relatively that expensive, so it's not like I paid for a premium product, so you kind of get what you pay for, I feel like. So I'm not terribly upset about that. But it was kind of annoying. So it's like, oh, well, out of all these sheets, I ordered enough to have, let's see, I did, I think 10 sheets of 4, so I had 40 total. Out of those 40 total mini sheets that I have here, like maybe 10 or so have like a mark on them that I wouldn't go ahead selling. Like here, look, this one has an example of like Luna P has some white marks on her. It's again hard to see, and I'm being really nitpicky. This one might be able to show up. So this black moon here in the corner has a white fleck in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'm not going to refocus the camera, otherwise I'm going to have trouble. So has like a white fleck in it right there. So that ruins the black moon. So there's like 10 sheets here that I don't feel comfortable selling because I feel like their quality is very poor because they're missing those little flecks and pieces. So I might do those products, like those ones, as giveaways, or I might do like a cheaper, like, oh, we'll buy the defective box. Like, I have a couple mispunched buttons and things like that I'm going to put in like the oops box for like a cheaper price. Because they are still usable, and a lot of the other tattoos on the sheet are unmarked. But out of the sheets, that's kind of annoying to get 10 of the 40 sheets I ordered, so that's like 1/4 of my product I can't use. Like, I don't know. I didn't like that very much. So I'm going to put on one of these tattoos for you guys to show you guys. So let's see. I'll do the wand, because the wand's kind of big. And I'm going to put it on my hand so you guys can see it a little bit better. Because I've worn them on my forehead. I had the black moon on my forehead. And you don't feel like it's there. So I kind of forgot it was there. And I was about to go outside for Free Slurpee Day. And I was like, I have a moon on my head. I should probably take this off. But so I'm going to cut it out. So the whole background paper, like everything in the background, is tattoo. So if you don't cut it out close enough, you'll get that clear, filmy look to it. It's not going to show up on your body as white. The tattoos don't print with white ink. It's just like transparent ink. So only the colors will show up on your skin, and they're kind of transparent. They're kind of like, well, not transparent, but they're translucent. So cut out my little crescent wand. I have it here. As the clear plastic coating, just like any other temporary tattoo you've ever had in your life. So you peel off the plastic coating. You put it where you want. So I'm going to put it on my hand just so I can show you guys. So I'm going to put it on my hand. So I'm going to put it on my hand. I already have my wet paper towel ready to go. So just like any other tattoo out there, temporary tattoo, you just moisten it and you wet it for a couple minutes. So you want to get relatively damp. So I'm squishing liquid out and making sure my tattoo is nice and wet. You want to press down firm, and then you see it starts to pop off. I remove the backing, which is now useless. And then I have a crescent wand on my hand. Again, it doesn't print white, so your white doesn't show up. So I have a crescent wand on my hand. I'm going to do a close-up of that. So hopefully that doesn't mess up my focus for the camera. So as you can see here, I have my crescent wand on my hand. It showed up relatively nicely. You can see some of the detailing in my crystal, like silver millennium crystal there. So it transfers pretty nicely and doesn't crack when you move around a bit. So the quality is pretty good. I mean, they stay on relatively well. If you put it, I put it on my face after I had a little bit of makeup on. I'm on the combination oily side of things. So I had it on my forehead. I put the black moon on my forehead, which I'm tempted to kind of do for the video now, but I feel like would that be lame? Am I going to be lame? I don't know. Should I do it? Should I do it? I don't know. I'll do it. I'll do it. So I'm going to put moon on my head. Don't judge me. Well, you're totally going to judge me. So I'm going to use one of my messed up ones that have the white fleck in it, because I don't feel comfortable selling this anyway. So it's not going to be a perfect black moon. This is one of the ones that I talked about that has like a little fleck in it. So I'm going to trim away some of the extras because I don't want tons of clear stuff all over my head. Because it does have kind of a shiny quality to it. So if you're going to wear this with like cosplay or something like that, you don't want that ton of shine just like on your forehead. So the plastic, the complaint I have is the plastic is very annoying to remove. It's on there pretty strongly. So by the time you get it off, you're ready to go though. So I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to have a mood on my head. Oh my god. I'm using the viewfinder as my camera. Well, from my camera as my mirror. So I'm going to dab it with my wet paper towel. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. And the backing came off, and I have a moon on my head. I am now like Black Lady. I am from the Nigga Moon family. But I like this because if you've ever done cosplay and you draw on a moon on there, it's hard to get a very sharp edge. With this temporary tattoo, you get a nice sharp edge up there. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, don't mind me. And so I feel like this works really nicely for cosplay. So I did the black moon, I did the yellow moon, like the classic moon, but again, it's not white ink. So that's not going to show up as well on all skin tones. It'll be like a yellow tinge if you have lighter skin. If you have darker skin, they don't show up so well, which isn't that great. But I haven't found a place that does white ink temporary tattoos yet, so I'm keeping an eye out for it. So it's not like I'm not trying, it's just a lot of them just do this. So I did the Sailor Senshi symbol, so you can do like a symbol on your forehead, because I thought that would be really fun for cosplayers, especially if you're doing like casual Usagi or casual like Uranus or someone, like almost like a Disney bound thing but with Sailor Moon. I thought it'd be fun to have a symbol for your forehead. You could put like the Mars symbol up here, you could put like the moon up here. Or I also did my I Will Punish You, which is my kind of like go-to Sailor Moon thing I've done. I got a Luna P because I thought that'd be fun for like Wicked Lady, Black Ladies. I did the Space Sword because I made the Space Sword. I like the Space Sword. It's one of my least popular products. No one cares about Uranus' sword. No one wants it, no one cares. And then I got the Crescent Moon one and the basic compact. The compact also got cropped a little bit around the edges. I don't like that either, but not bad for a rush job for the convention. It's not terribly bad. So, as you can see, I got my moon up here. If you wear it for a long period of time and you're oily, I am a combination oily skin and I am wearing makeup right now. At the end of the day, you can literally just peel it off. You can kind of like pull up a corner and you can just peel it off. I don't think I can do that with this crescent wand here. Oh, I can a little bit. So you kind of like rough up the edge. So you grab a little piece of it and you peel it away. And it's gone. So that way if you're wearing it for cosplay, you don't have to worry about having rubbing alcohol or baby oil or anything like that in your room to remove this little thing up here. It'll stay on pretty good all day at the con. Maybe need like a little bit of like edging touch-ups if you're wearing a lot of makeup or cosmetic powder and things like that. And then when you're done, just peel it right off. So I thought that was pretty cool. So overall, I would give the tattoos at StickerYou maybe an 8 out of 10. Because they are a little hit or miss with the perfection of the ink. The ink can be a little spotty and I don't like that at all. So that's very annoying for me. That I have 10 sheets that I don't really feel comfortable selling to my customers. That kind of is a little bothersome. And then I also kind of wish that it didn't have this peel off ability, because I feel like I don't know why it's not adhering to the skin and becoming like other temporary tattoos. Why is it so peel offable? It comes in handy for like the cosplay purposes, because I don't have to worry about helping people who buy it from me at the convention show up at my booth being like, how do I get this off? I need this off. Well, that's good, but in the same vein, I'm like, why don't you last longer? Why aren't you staying on, like, becoming like one with the skin like other temporary tattoos do? I don't understand what's preventing you from doing that. And also, the setup is a pain in the butt still. I mentioned this in my sticker video for StickerYou, that I do love the price point, I love the quality of the paper of the stickers and everything, but when you set up these sheets, you have to put each item on there individually. So I have to individually put like 1, 2, 3. And that's not bad if you're doing like one sticker sheet of the same, because they have an automatic fill thing, like, oh, I want a sheet of 24 of this sticker. You click a button and boom, 24 of that sticker will be on your sheet. But the way I do it, and I try to make these big sheets into mini sheets for me to cut apart and sell, that's a pain in the butt. I have to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and try to make them all in the same placement. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and try to make it all in the same placement. Trying to make all of these 4 mini sheets work out and look the same when I'm done, without like a ruler or a guide-based system in their setup. It's just a really tedious process. It's a really tedious setup. And I've contacted their help support about it and asked them if I just make 1 sheet, could you multiply it from that point on and make a mini sheet? No, they can't do that. Just their technology and their setup isn't really there to do that. They kind of cater more to like the mommy bloggers and the individual people more so than companies like me or like stores like me that try to make smaller products to utilize for a wider audience. So maybe I'm just using it the incorrect way, but that's how I use it, and for me using it for that purpose, it's very tedious and annoying. So again, I'm going to stick with my rating like 8 out of 10. I'm pretty happy with them for a rush order, but 10 out of 40 of my sticker sheets are, well, it's tattoo sheets, aren't perfect, and then they kind of peel off, which is a pro or con depending on what you really need these for. So that is my temporary tattoo from StickerYou review. I'll be having these at Otakon. I'm doing the Otakon Artist Alley very, very soon. I think it starts on the 24th of this month, so if you're at Otakon, come check me out. I'll be in the Artist Alley. I'm going to post a link below to my table placement. I think I'm J11, but I'm not too sure. I think I'm J11. Or P11. I think I'm P11. Something 11. I'm 11. So if you're at Otakon, I'll see you there, and if you like my tattoos, they'll be at my Artist Alley table. If I don't sell out of them there, I'm going to put them on my Etsy shop, and I'll have them at the Sailor Moon meetup in Philadelphia coming up in August. So hopefully this helps some of you about ordering tattoos. It is a really fun product, but I'm not sure if this is necessarily the way to go. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.